Have you ever wondered what happens when those in power lose their way? In a time in Israel, a peculiar series of events unfolded. Wealthy and influential individuals were going bankrupt, and people began to sing dirges, as if a financial crisis was imminent. But those in the know understood that this was divine retribution. A prophet named Micah emerged, bearing a message from the Most High. The day of reckoning has come for those who exploit their power and lack compassion. When we speak of the poor becoming rich and the rich descending into poverty, there's a popular belief. Small wealth comes from frugality, moderate wealth from diligence. Great wealth is a divine gift. Those who are not virtuous enough to handle wealth will inevitably lose it. So the prophet stated, they will be completely ruined. Even their lands are given to the rebellious. They can't escape this calamity, nor can they hold their heads high, for these are wicked times. But what do we mean by wicked times? It's when evil acts have become a force, even controlling an era. Hence, the calamity is overwhelming and unstoppable, prompting the watchmen, the prophets, to warn the generation. Why did this happen, you may ask? Let me tell you a story. A dog found a big piece of meat and was overjoyed. As it was about to cross a river, it saw another dog in the water with a piece of meat. It thought, if I had 2 pieces of meat, I could eat tomorrow too. So it jumped into the water to fight the other dog and snatch its meat. But as it did, it dropped its own meat, and the other dog and its meat disappeared. The dog then realized that the other dog was its own reflection, and the meat was its own. It watched its meat being swept away by the water, filled with regret. An ancient Chinese text, the Zhenguang Shanwen, says, "What is destined to be yours will be yours. What is not, don't force it." Those who try to seize and hoard wealth will ultimately be left empty-handed. The people the prophet Micah was warning were just like this. He said, "Woe to those who plot iniquity and work out evil on their beds. At morning's light they carry it out because it is in their power to do it. They covet fields and seize them, and houses and take them. They oppress a man and his house, a man and his inheritance." In Christian belief, it is said, when God gives someone wealth and possessions and the ability to enjoy them, to accept their lot and be happy in their toil, this is a gift of God. People are only temporary stewards of wealth. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. The love of money brings trouble to the family. If we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Godliness with contentment is great gain. We should not blindly pursue wealth. We should store up treasures in heaven, not on earth. A person is a fool to store up earthly wealth, but not have a rich relationship with God. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. In conclusion, the message of Micah is a timeless reminder for us all. Greed and the misuse of power lead to downfall. True wealth lies not in worldly possessions, but in a rich relationship with God and contentment in his blessings. This wisdom, though ancient, remains relevant and poignant in our modern world.